I want to bring it over to Hoby because being blind, you truly, are doing so many things to help push diversity, equity, inclusion. What has it meant for you throughout your career, especially as someone that has had a disability as far as being with your blindness?
Well, Falana, thank you very much for the question. And I just want to take one step back and say a huge thanks to everybody in Be the Change. And what a great movement this is, and what a timely and important opportunity. And I just feel very grateful to be a part of this group. It's a great question about diversity and inclusion, diversity, equity, and inclusion. For me, it's very simple. It's about being open-minded. So, like Susanna, I'm an entrepreneur. I currently have about five companies that we're working with, trying to really finding their niches. But they do very different things. But they all have one thing in common. They all are truly open-minded companies. They embody what I think diversity, equity, and inclusion is, which is a sense of just welcoming anyone, no matter who they are, into the space, and being able to take the best in everyone. I really do believe that oftentimes, when we think about people we might work with, we might judge them without really understanding what they're good at and what they can do. And what I really like to do with DE and I is listen and understand people and know everyone for their individual self, and really bring out the best in people. Because I think all of us, no matter who we are, have something huge to bring to the table and something really important to say. And very simply put, diversity, equity, and inclusion to me is sitting down and listening to those conversations and not judging based on the way someone looks or the way they act or the way they sound, and just being super open. As a blind person living in a sighted world, what I've learned is that, is it a challenge sometimes? Well, yeah, it's definitely a challenge. But the things that people might think of as lifelong problems, the things that make us quote unquote different, are really not what define us. Yeah, my blindness in a sighted world, sure, it's a nuisance. But what my blindness has taught me is just to be super open-minded of people for who they are and what they are, and what they do. And we'll get into this. I have a branding company that I really want to chat about a little bit later. But it's all about, you might ask, why does a blind person why is a blind person a partner at a branding, visual creative company? And the reason is because we like to build brands that welcome everybody.